Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Overkill and Starbreeze. I am your host for tonight. My name is Almir Listo. I am one of the developers here at Overkill. We've got a ton of stuff we want to share with you. Tonight is all about Overkill's The Walking Dead. We're going to talk to Kirkman, the creator of The Walking Dead. We're going to meet some of our developers, going to do a short studio tour, and we're also going to sit down with Hampus, the narrative lead for the game. Tonight is all about talking about the lore of the universe, getting you guys into The Walking Dead, the way we want to see it, the way we envision it. So to start everything off, let's check out the studio and how it is making Overkill's The Walking Dead. We're in the Stockholm headquarters of Overkill and Starbreeze Studios, and we're going to talk about Overkill's The Walking Dead. With me, I have none other than Saul Gascon himself, the producer on the title. Saul, how are you doing?
Good, man. Thank you.
What are we doing today?
So we are gonna walk through the office to show you guys the team behind the game. We are very excited to share this with everybody, so you can see the work we've been doing for the last years. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Cool. Looking forward to it. Let's check it out.
Well, right here we're looking at there's a couple of levels. We're trying to figure out the mood and the setting that we really want in the level to enhance the sort of, because we always have a story. So the story is going to have different beats. Sometimes you're winning, sometimes maybe not, and sometimes it's more scary and darker.
True to the Walking Dead universe.
Yeah, of course. And so what we're doing here is that we're setting basically a mood board for the campaign, where we just make sure that all the missions. First of all, we want enough variety in the missions, so we don't have the same mood and the same weather and same time of day all the time. But also trying to make sure that the mood really is on par with where we are in the story at the moment. So we have the option to really enhance the feelings that we want the players to have when they, sense of desperation.
Welcome back, everyone. Apologies if there were any issues with that. We think that some people have sound issues, but don't worry. Everything will be available on our YouTube channels afterwards, so make sure you stay tuned, because right up next we have our first trailer we're going to premiere of the game, where you get to know the world a bit better and one of the characters in it. Let's do this.
Yo, bro, why don't you pick up some groceries on your way back, all right? We're running kind of low, and don't tell Mom, all right, but I'm broke.
Son, while you're living in D.C., we have to set some ground rules when your brother comes to stay with you.
I've been patient with you, Aiden. We need those schematics by 10 a.m. tomorrow, or else we need...
Mark, is your responsibility.
Come on, Aiden.
Aiden, this is your mother. Pick up the phone.
Aiden, pick up the phone, man.
Aiden.
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 That was the Aiden trailer, as we call it. You just got to meet one of the playable characters in Overkill's The Walking Dead. And earlier this week, I flew out to Los Angeles to meet up with Robert Kirkman and DJ Wheat of Twitch TV to sit down and talk a bit about the Walking Dead universe and what we can do together with Robert and Skybound.
Hey, I'm DJ Wheat, huge fan of The Walking Dead, and so honored to be here with one of the creators, Robert Kirkman, and Elmir from Overkill. And we're getting to talk a little bit about this new game that has just been announced, and a little bit about the characters, and of course, the Walking Dead universe and how that is applicable to the game. Because the Walking Dead universe has taken, obviously, form in comic book, and we've seen it go to television and some gaming.
Yep.
But we've never gotten to see it in an FPS, which...
Right, and we've never done anything as big as what we're doing with Overkill, so I think that's really exciting. But yeah, I mean, doing something that's actually like co-op and as huge as this game that you guys are doing, and I think we're gonna break new ground with The Walking Dead and do some really cool things, so I'm really excited and happy to be here talking about it.
Let's just get this out of the way, because The Walking Dead, which is a franchise that has a lot of action. There's gunplay. There is taking care of walkers in a sort of close quarters situations.
Yeah.
And we've had strategy games. We've had other strategy games. We've had some decision-making, storytelling games, which are all great, but. Again, like, what is taking so long? We're finally getting an FPS in the Walking Dead universe. This is what we needed.
Yeah, we should have done a puzzle game. I don't know what I was thinking. But no, I mean, when we started doing Walking Dead video games, I thought that first-person shooter stuff it's such a crowded marketplace, and there's so much cool zombie stuff in it. I was initially very reluctant to go in that area with Walking Dead because I wanted to make sure that when we did it, it was really going to blow doors off. It was really going to break new ground, and it was going to be something that could, stand head and shoulders above the things around it and really be something special. And so it wasn't until talking to Overkill and developing this game that I thought that we could actually do it.
So, of course, Overkill, creators of Payday 2. I mean, what did you first think when you first heard that Overkill was, they wanted to do a game based off of The Walking Dead?
Oh, I mean, excited. I mean, Payday is such a great game and has a lot of. Thank you. No, I mean, I was paid to say that. but no, I mean, and there's so many cool aspects to the co-op of that game that I knew that there was somebody that could really do The Walking Dead justice and do some cool things.
And I think we felt the same way, when we sat down and talked back in the day. The same way you felt about Payday, we felt about the Walking Dead universe, because we were so focused on making co-op games, and trying to push that genre, to its maximum limit and breaking new ground. So sitting down with you and discussing your universe, and the Walking Dead universe, and seeing what kind of co-op experience we could create in that, because I mean, it fits so perfect, right?
I remember those first conversations because they were so recent.
To your point, I mean, we have been working such a long time on getting this game right, and we are so excited to get it out the door next year.
And I'm glad that we're not trying to avoid that subject because I do get a lot of, people are very excited about this game. I hear about this game constantly. I'm very happy with the fact that, you guys are bleeding for this game. You guys are working on this game constantly. You guys are making sure this game launches as great as it can be.
Yeah.
And you're not just rushing something out. There's no effort to, just make a date. We're not making a date here. We're making a great game.
This seems like a perfect opportunity because I guarantee you, Twitch chat is probably saying wait a second. What does Robert Kirkman know about FPS games, right? Is he qualified? Yes, he can build these worlds, he can tell these stories, he can kill my favorite characters off, but can he? So just for their sake,
sure.
I hear that you do play some FPSs in
I play a lot of Destiny.
Okay.
I play a lot of Destiny. I play a lot of Destiny 2. You
are qualified.
Oh yeah, I mean, I play a lot of Halo back in the day. I love first-person shooters. I mean, look, I was playing Wolfenstein when it first came out. Played all the way through Doom. I mean, I love first-person shooters. Yeah. I'm not an expert by any means, but
I think that makes you an expert, actually. I mean, everyone else on the internet says they're an expert, after playing those.
Well, then, damn it,
definitely.
I could pass a class on first-person shooters. I am expert then.
I want to just really quickly go to the co-op because I feel the same way when you think about even some of the mechanics that Payday brought to the table in terms of cooperative playing. It seems like a Walking Dead game needs that, right? A lot of the universe is based off of there's not really a sole survivor, despite the fact that I'm looking at this current issue with Negan on the front by himself. But
he's cooking.
It's been
it's the issue where
he's
Negan
trying
cooks.
to sole survive. It has been the foundation of communities. And as these communities are founded or these groups are founded, right, what are the different types of archetypes? What are the personalities that clash? And what does that bring to the table outside of the immediate threat of, obviously, that we're dealing with the zombies? So that seems like a perfect marriage in terms of, if you're going to make a Walking Dead FPS game, you better be doing it with other people because that's kind of the basis of the universe and how people are surviving.
I mean, everything in The Walking Dead is about whether or not you can cooperate, how well you cooperate, and that's how you survive. So it's been inherent in the story from minute one. So it is a very natural transition to that kind of storytelling and that kind of gameplay.
Yeah, and I think the whole idea of the co-op genre is the players being able to create their own user stories between themselves. So even if they play the same characters over and over again, or the same map over and over again, or whatever, because the replayability is so important in these types of games, the relationships they get through their characters, but also between themselves. And in this setting, in a post-apocalyptic setting, where resources are scarce and everyone's trying to kill you, it creates a completely different. Creates a completely different relationship between the players, right? Because they're playing together against the environment rather than playing individually in a single-player experience or what have you. Yeah.
Well, I want to ask, both of you. What do you think that being an FPS and having co-op elements, How do you think that is going to translate the Walking Dead universe overall, right? I mean, yes, we've killed zombies in FPS before, but it is about the atmosphere, the relationship, and then obviously the constant threats you're dealing with. But how do you think that will translate?
Well, I think it's about making the story personable or personal. It's a very personal journey. I think that when you read the Walking Dead comic or you watch the Walking Dead show or when you play the Telltale game, you're thinking like, how would I react in this situation? What would I have done differently? I mean, these are the things that put the viewer and the reader in the story and make it more compelling for them. But when you're looking at this as a first-person shooter, your point of view is, outside of that character. You are literally living these experiences in a way that we haven't really allowed fans to do in the Walking Dead universe. So I think that's going to be really cool.
Yeah, and like the marriage between the narrative and the action that you'll get in the game, because the game, not only will you have these hugely intense fights, when you and your crew are like, oh my God, is everyone fine? There's walkers coming out of here, walkers coming out of there, and so on. And then you're gonna have these moments
where...
Are we
spoiling that there's a shit ton of walkers in this game?
There's gonna be a ton of walkers.
I didn't know if we were allowed to talk about that.
Spoiler alert.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, okay. This particular thing we can talk about. Walkers, there's gonna be a ton of them.
Good.
And
they look so good.
They do look really good. And also you're going to have the stealth part of the game, right? Where you walk around close combat trying to get one specific walker out so that walker doesn't attract the attention of others and so on. So the cool thing about The Walking Dead and the history of games that we made in the past is that the type of gameplay we do with the stealth part and the action part, it's such a perfect marriage with the kind of universe you have created that where you never know if you're safe or not, right? Because that's the whole idea of The Walking Dead, right? You always have to be on your guard, and that's the kind of feeling we want to build on in the game.
Yeah, I mean, giving players that feeling and putting them at the center of this world is one of the things that excites me the most about this game.
Yeah, and putting it in the we've always taken pride in trying to make as mature of an experience that we can. And of course, with Payday, we've joked around a bit and so on. But at its core, it's a very serious experience, right? And this is, of course, something that we want to build on into the Walking Dead game we're doing. Yeah. It's a very serious world, with serious decisions happening, people, dying and stuff like this. And that's something that we really want to make the players feel that they're a part of. Yeah.
Well, let's I guess pull back the curtain a little bit because we got to see the Aiden trailer and we know at least some ideas about location that we're talking about, and I think those are both two good topics. Let's talk about this character. I guess to recap, tell us a little bit about what we know now from this trailer.
Yeah, so we've just released the Aiden trailer. So Aiden is one of the 4 playable characters that will be available in the game come launch. And he's definitely something else. He's an architect, or used to be anyway, and now
he's not doing a lot of architecting now.
And now he's something else, right?
That's in an expansion though, where he's going to just be building buildings.
Exactly. He's going to be an architect of post-apocalyptic, what do you say, a new Renaissance age of architecture.
It could happen. We'll need those skills eventually.
But he's like the perfect representation of someone who had a normal life, normal job, normal everyday things he had to care about, stuff that he was worried about and so on, and that, everything just turns upside down really in the matter of days, right?
Yeah.
So
as happens in the Walking Dead universe,
Just so.
And things go poorly.
And in the trailer, we announce or reveal that it's in Washington D.C. And unlike now, the dead seem to be governing the living. So it's definitely a new playing ground and a new playing field for the people that still live in that area. So I think with the setting and especially where the comics come from, I think it's a stage set with awesome opportunities for some really cool action, for some really cool story developments as well, and just a great time in the Walking Dead universe, really.
Yeah, and I mean, Robert, that might be a good place to jump in because we've had stories kind of out of DC. There's been characters from the comic book universe that have talked about DC. There is a lot of things happening in that general area. We've also explored a little bit on the West Coast. But talk to me about this area and specifically about DC, how that would be in the Walking Dead universe.
The comic book right now is set and the show right outside of Washington D.C. and we've seen in the comic Washington D.C. in shambles. We've seen the empty streets. We've seen some destruction here and there, but there is we haven't really gotten into the story of, what happened there or, anything that really like took place to get it to that point. And so, we're actually going to get to see, some of that stuff. Get to see more of Washington and get to see things in a much earlier time period than what we're exploring right now in the comics.
I mean, as early as sort of the shit is going down, right? Because the trailer is kind of representing that. It doesn't seem like it is too far after sort of the outbreak and the epidemic has now, happened.
Yeah, there's definitely a before and an after shot in the trailer. We're not super specific on exactly when it happens because we never are, right? But just the idea that everything's changed and you have to make do with what you have available around you, and for the players to be able to experience that together, I think it's going to be really cool. And like you're saying, exploring Washington D.C., what happened. Why?
Yeah. I mean, it's
where's the government,
It's a location that we've danced around a lot in the books, and now we're actually going to get to explore it in a much deeper way and really, see all the nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
Any particular reason? I mean, like, I guess one answer could be like, yeah, Washington D.C. makes sense because this is where I started the story, and it's kind of like goes out from there. But even Payday is in Washington D.C. I imagine there's like really unique buildings there and other things that make it a place that would really stand out in sort of a gaming environment as well.
Yeah.
Is there any other like reasons as to why DC was the right choice?
I think it's just a particular part of the comic books and a part of the universe that for us felt like a natural fit. Like we want the game to play out here because there's so much you can build on around that area. And like I said, like what happened with the government? Why didn't they reach out to more people or whatever? Well, what happened?
Yeah.
There are so many unanswered questions that I think people who play the game are gonna be really excited about exploring and see what they find out themselves, right?
So as we talk about Aiden, we talk about these locations, what are the important factors of creating a Walking Dead character? Is it as simple as like you literally take anyone of any sort of background and then you just put them here and then you kind of try to figure out how they would react?
And you give them a favorite weapon.
Right. Yeah. Is there a science to that, or like what do you two think about that?
Well, I don't want to peel back the curtain too much and just talk about how completely easy it is, but you just think about somebody you knew in high school and then you give them an axe and you're good to go. But no, that's not sometimes, but not always, but sometimes. But no, I mean, the thing about Walking Dead and the thing that's most important about the characters is that they need to feel like real people. They need to have a very real backstory. They need to exhibit real emotions. Like, these are not characters that are, simply going to be running around hacking up zombies because it's fun or, because they're really good at it or, whatever. Like, this isn't a world of people that have, bravado or seeming superpowers. Like, this isn't, you want people that are scared, that do feel things, and that's something that, that's kind of the starting point. When you think of Aiden as this architect and, we get into his backstory with his brother and his life and everything, and you really see that he's a well-rounded human being that has, like, all of these different aspects to him that you will learn about over the game, and that's something that we can say for every character that'll appear in this game, and that's quintessential Walking Dead character. You know?
And I think what people are going to experience as well is how interesting it is to see the characters how they behave towards each other in the game as well, like the parts where they talk to each other and so on, not only in the camp environments and so on, but also like out in the field, trying to look for loot and so on, how they interact with each other, and the difference. We won't go specifically in the other characters because that's for next year, but when we come closer to launch, but with Aiden and like you said, his relationship with his family and how they handle the quest of trying to figure out what happened after everything went down, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone loses family, friends, whatever, right? And seeing how the characters develop throughout the game is going to be really cool, I think.
So I know that we're obviously like not able to talk about too much, but I feel like as a Walking Dead fan, I have to go here.
Let's just.
We have the survivors, and then we have sort of the general enemy, which is all the walkers. They've always been around, but like traditionally in The Walking Dead, there's always been sort of a third element. Whether that was Shane, whether that was the governor, whether that is Negan or
And in this
Alpha.
game, it's pirates. It's going to be amazing.
There you go. You answered it for me. All right. You heard it here first. It's pirate.
Pirates.
Just
My
those
question
cool
is-
pirate swords with the metal thing over the handle. It's going to be sweet. Lots of bandanas.
Okay, confirmed?
Confirmed, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100% confirmed. Different pirate bands walking the streets of DC, creating havoc.
Looking for booty.
But you have a great point though. Like in the Walking Dead universe, it's not necessarily just about like the fight within yourself, like trying to survive, but also the fight against the environment with the walkers walking about. But also, what people tend to forget is that there's actually other people, right? And they might not be that nice to you.
Yeah, I mean, when it gets down to it, people in general are kind of terrible.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever
It's too
driven
bad.
anywhere.
Ever? In LA before. It's the worst.
Lordy.
It is the
Lordy.
worst. This is where all the inspiration comes from. LA traffic.
True. Yeah.
We discovered it.
Yeah.
So it's it's commuters basically in this game. It's just a whole group of commuters.
It's that's the game. Just an A to B.
Yeah.
That's it.
So,
There's
all
this
right,
great move where
Being
this guy.
irritated why someone is driving slowly or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to get a concrete answer, so I'll accept that you both said like, yeah, there's usually another
Pirates
threat.
and
Pirates
commuters.
and pirates.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Does going this route with like an FPS game and again like a co-op perspective, Robert, do you think that it allows a game to like explore areas of The Walking Dead that haven't been explored before, even if that's from this is something cool we can do from an action perspective?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's absolutely essential. I mean, I'm not going to get into any specifics here, obviously, but just because I like frustrating people. But every single iteration of The Walking Dead has to bring something new. It has to exist on its own, it has to provide its own experience, and it has to be a unique experience to the overall world of The Walking Dead. So when you sit down to play Overkill's The Walking Dead, you get something unique out of that. And, we definitely have that. I'm very excited about that. There's a lot of great new elements that are going to be added to the story here. I just can't tell you about them yet.
Okay.
And I think the way we looked at the universe,
except for those pirates.
Yeah.
Except for the pirates, the way we looked at the universe was that we wanted to take it as seriously as we possibly could from the get-go. And that's why the Aiden trailer looks like it looks. That's why we're making the game in Unreal, and trying to create as realistic environments as possible and as realistic of a view of Washington D.C. as we possibly can. And I think that treating The Walking Dead and the characters and everything with that kind of maturity and that level of understanding, I think will get players to get even more immersed into the experience, right? Because in a first-person shooter, you're there. It's like you're in the face of the walkers. You have to interact with them. It's not just you have to make a decision. Should I leave or should I go? You actually have to forcefully, oh my God, get away from me and so on, right? So you're actually
Deal
in
with
there.
it, right,
You have
yeah.
to deal with it, and you have to deal with your friend over there getting stomped by several walkers while you're minding your own thing over here, right? So you have to make sure that everyone's doing well, or you leave the others behind. That's up to you, and that's the dynamic of the kind of gameplay we're trying to do and the universe itself, I think.
So I want to ask from like a development standpoint. There's a lot of, I will just call it the mechanics of the universe, right?
Yeah.
Like I know that I could slice up a zombie and put some guts all over me and like that might help me get through an area easier, and we've kind of seen that adapted to the different types. And so I can imagine, again, I'm just like playing game developer right now, that like this could be an aspect of this game. Is there a challenge to try to come up with like equally creative things that like this man already brought to the table? It's like, how can we possibly bring something else in that? Is there like...
Well, if you think about a pirate's hat, you could actually put a lot of stuff on top of that hat.
Yeah, and you can hide a lot of things under it as well.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
So it's a good backpack solution. But good question. Making a game is hard.
But a better answer from me, right? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. Marcus, making a game is really hard.
Sure.
And making a game based out of this universe in a co-op environment with first-person shooter elements, and features and all that goes with it, skills, that the different classes can use, and the kind of weapons that you use, and the kind how those weapons and those skills interact with the environment. Because, like I said, we have this stealth mode, if you will, like you can do stealth kills, and we have when the shit hits the fan essentially, and all the walkers appear, or humans or what have you, depending on where you are in the game, and with all that said, creating new features, looking at our history with Payday 2 and our experience making co-op games, we definitely have a couple cool things in the pipe that we're really looking forward to talking more about next year when we're closer to launch. But yeah, it's at the end of the day, we live and die by gameplay. If it's not fun to play, you don't mind the story, right? But if it's fun to play, you want the story. You want to understand, what's Aiden's background? Can I learn more about him? What's his relationship to the other people in the camp and so on? I think that's the interesting thing for us in this particular the game that we're making, marrying the awesome universe that you've created, Robert, together with the kind of gameplay that we know and love and that we try to take to the next level all the time.
I think the Walking Dead universe allows you to take the best bits of so many different first-person shooters and kind of put them into one game, because you have very intense gunplay. You know, there's going to be the stealth aspect that you're talking about, like putting all of that in there and providing like a different experience, because there's so much to do in the Walking Dead world between the survival and working with different people and trying to find resources and things like that. I think there's a lot of elements that are really great in this game and really great in that game and really great in this game, and putting that all together, but at the same time coming up with some new aspects to the first-person shooter and kind of changing things up a little bit, I think are going to be really cool. So, that's the stuff that interests me.
Yeah.
Also, I think we should put some dinosaurs in this game. What do you think?
Dinosaurs, pirates, we got it.
I mean, it'd be real weird, right? Like,
it would.
Wait a minute.
I don't know that it'd be that weird.
And I think
it totally normal.
Worked for Mario.
One of the reasons, and I think one of the reasons we thought this was such a cool idea to make together is that with our other games, I mean, we've done the games as service, right? So after the game is done, we just don't go on to the next project.
Right.
We continue developing the game, continue to add more characters,
more
stuff to do.
The game will evolve and the world will evolve
together with the community.
Way that Walking Dead as a story evolves and the characters evolve. Which, was really one of the biggest selling points, with you guys when we were first talking.
And for us too, because we think there's so much value for the players to be able to not only get an experience and invest themselves in that universe, but also to be able to get new content down the line and to be able to affect that, because we always listen to the community. I think that's one of the things that I think we're the proudest of, that we listen to the community, we listen to Robert, we try to meet each other halfway.
You listen to me
and
sometimes.
then we see what we get.
So, speaking of listening to me, if this game reaches a certain level of success, can we get the pirates in it eventually? Like, if the community wants it, if they get real excited about it, I'm just throwing it out.
I would have to talk with the guy who's behind the IP, behind The Walking Dead, and we'll see what he thinks. I'm not sure.
He might think that's kind of a stretch. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'll do my best for sure.
I'll help the campaign if that will do anything. Actually, I was going to ask about the ongoing story, but I kind of thought that you would tell me that you weren't going to answer that question. So that's good to hear, because that also being very much a part of The Walking Dead. And next year it's kind of a big deal to Walking Dead fans. It might be a big deal to you. I don't know.
It's a big deal to me.
Next year?
For sure.
15 years?
15 years.
Is that like celebrating his second birthday in a way? Like
to a certain
that
extent,
turns 15,
It's funny too, because in some respects it seems like it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
And in other respects it seems like it's been 100 years.
Yeah. I can imagine.
But 15. I mean, it's going to be crazy. And at Skybound, we got all kinds of great stuff planned for next year's 2018. Yeah, it's 2018. So 2018 is going to be a big year. We got all kinds of cool stuff that we're going to be rolling out throughout the year, including we're going to launch this game early. It's going to be great for the 15th anniversary. It's going to be fantastic.
All right, you heard it here first.
I think he's going to punch
smile.
He's going to punch me.
He might.
That is the most. There's so much hatred behind that smile. It's amazing.
They might just be beeping you out at this point, just like a black bar. They're like nothing. cannot be interpreted at all. Gentlemen, I think that would be a nice treat for the 15-year anniversary. No, I'm being all serious. Is that like finally we can say we get a co-op FPS in the Walking Dead universe? It only took 15 years, and then also blame it on Robert. I think
I like that part. Blame it on Robert. No,
so it's a compromise, and then you can have
really.
the pirates.
I mean, we've been working behind the scenes on this game for such a long time. It feels like, and it's such a great feeling to finally be able to talk about it with Robert, and next year is going to be a wild ride. And I think the Walking Dead community out there who enjoy the comics, maybe watch the TV show, have tried other games, they really have something to look forward to. And I'm really excited to show them what we've got.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
and having like watching the game develop behind the scenes and seeing every step of the way, like, they're doing great stuff in this time, and it's been nothing but exciting every time we get updates and every time we see cool stuff. I mean, I couldn't be more excited about this game.
And I also think it's important to say, like, this is for me and for us at Starbreeze and Overkill, this is a very unique collaboration because we've worked as a work-for-hire developer for a long time, making other people's games. Then we made our own game in Payday, and now we have an opportunity to set the foundation and meet the right people and do the right projects the way we want to do them together. So it's a very level playing field, and I appreciate and really respect the Skybound relationship we have. Skybound for us is a great partner in making this game, and it's super valuable having you and your team helping us, create a universe and a game that really summarizes the entire Walking Dead experience in a co-op environment. Yeah.
That was very nicely said, and it's one of the reasons I have always been a big fan of Skybound. I've always respected how they look at their creators, and this is kind of no different, especially when
because in our eyes it's two independents working together, right?
Yeah, exactly. So. Wow, there it is. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Robert, thank you for joining us.
Thank you,
yeah, I do.
Feeling left out?
I'll let Almir continue the
firm
show
handshakes,
here.
Firm handshakes.
But thank you very much for Robert Kirkman joining us today. And
Thanks,
back
Robert.
to the announcement.
All right, that was our interview, or sit down, if you will, with Robert Kirkman, the creator of The Walking Dead. Thank you so much to DJ Wheat for flying out, sitting down and talking with us, and thank you Twitch TV for partnering with us on this segment. If you just joined us, maybe you missed out on the Aiden trailer that we just premiered worldwide for the first time. So I thought it was pretty cool when I saw it for the first time, so let's see if it looks as cool the second time.
Yo, bro, why don't you pick up some groceries on your way back, all right? We're running kind of low, and don't tell Mom, all right, but I'm broke.
Son, while you're living in D.C., we have to set some ground rules when your brother comes to stay with you.
I've been patient with you, Aiden. We need those schematics by 10 a.m. tomorrow, or else we need...
Mark is your responsibility.
Come on, Aiden.
Aiden, this is your mother. Pick up the phone.
Aiden, pick up the phone, man.
Aiden.
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 That was the Aiden trailer once more, showcased for the very first time here during this stream. Big shout out to Goodbye Kansas, our partner in making these beautiful trailers, immersing us in the universe of The Walking Dead. And with me, I have Hampus now here in the studio, the narrative lead for Overkill's The Walking Dead. Welcome, Hampus.
Thank you.
You have a background working on Payday as well, right?
Yep.
That's cool. All right, so taking everything you've known with Payday, all the story we built and so on, making Overkill's The Walking Dead has to be a really cool experience and, of course, a huge challenge leading up to that. But focusing on Aiden that we got to meet in the trailer, can you tell us a bit about his background, who he is?
Sure. I mean, Aiden is a guy. He's a guy with a high demanding job, and in his real life, he's suffering through a lot of stress. I think most of us can connect. And after the outbreak, he takes an affinity to what he encounters, rather.
Yeah. And in his previous life, if we can call it that, he used to be an architect, right?
Right. Yeah. So and to deal with all the high stress he's been, he basically dreams just holds up his dream of being like from childhood, like being a pro baseball player. So he relieved stress by hitting the batting cages, something that paid off. Once the outbreak happened, basically.
I understand. So we just saw an interview with Robert Kirkman going through the Walking Dead universe and how we're inspired by it and so on. And I know you and your team, the narrative team, have been working really hard on creating our own part of the Walking Dead universe. How have we been influenced, us at Overkill, from the Walking Dead universe in creating the story?
So I think it's like Kirkman said in the interview, right? Like it's so interesting to look at these characters as what they're going to do like once the outbreak happens. I mean, like just circling in on that these are regular people with regular lives, going at the outbreaks. I mean, these are the survivors, and it's not because they are like Kirkman says, like they're not superheroes or anything like that. They just survive.
Normal people.
Yeah, exactly. So they're survivors.
Yeah.
And they're getting better and better each day. They're surviving.
When you were creating Aiden among the other characters, what were the most important facets of that? What was the most important parts when you were creating him?
I think, I know that we went through a lot of iterations with Kirkman just to get him right. I mean, he was one of the first characters that actually sort of stuck with us and that we really liked. And he is, just because he's this guy who's, because of his education and everything, he's very smart, but also because he's strong, right? So he's not just like a brawler, but he is just, like he realizes that ammunition and everything like that is scarce, so he just scarce, so instead he just like gets really good at getting up close and personal, basically.
And how has it been working with Robert Kirkman on this game so far? How's it going?
So I mean, Robert Kirkman has not only been like a goalkeeper for us. I mean, he keeps us true to the universe, the moments we stray, of course. But I think the best part about it is that he, lets us in on his knowledge about how to create these characters that are supposed to be in this universe. But at the same time, I mean, we get to create our own thing within the Walking Dead universe, and all the characters we created and everything has gone through this feedback loop with Kirkman, of course. But it's cool to see them, flourish on their own, as we can see, like within the narrative of the game itself. So that's pretty awesome.
And I feel like you've been a part of the Overkill crew for a long time, right? And you've worked on Payday, creating stories, narratives there as well. And going into The Walking Dead, I bet the team has to have a lot of ideas that we necessarily never managed to fulfill in any of the other stuff we've done in the past, but that we really want to highlight in this new game. What can we expect, like, when it comes to the narrative? This is going to be something completely different, right?
Yeah, I mean, we had the opportunity to get a full narrative narrative team in this time, and so I'm not alone, of course. So I have so we got writers working on the story every day, and together we're just trying to get as much in as possible, still keeping true to our expertise as 4-player co-op shooter thing, but at the same time we're getting to tell a story within the universe this time around. So and we get to focus on it as well, which is cool. It's really cool.
And we're going to learn more about the story and the different characters that not only we can play, but also that we're going to face in the game, right? Next year.
It's going to be for the people that want to participate in the story. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Yeah,
that's cool. Thank you so much, Hampus, for tuning in together with us tonight, just to talk a bit about The Walking Dead and getting excited about next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. So we know you always want more, right? When it's about The Walking Dead, and especially if it looks as cool as it did tonight, I think, especially with the Aiden trailer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, we know you want to see more gameplay, you want to see more stuff and so on, but don't worry, 2018 is not far away, and during 2018 we will talk a lot about Overkill's The Walking Dead, and we will not only talk, we will also show. So stay tuned, and if you, for some reason, missed out on anything that we showcased tonight, anything we highlighted, don't worry. If you tune into overkillsthewalkingdead.com, everything will be available for you there. Our social media stuff, links, YouTube clips, what have you, everything's available over there. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you use the hashtag OTWD when you talk about the game so we can follow you, because we want to talk to you about Overkill's The Walking Dead now and in the new year. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Skybound, 5 Games, Starbreeze, our colleagues, of course, and Goodbye Kansas for helping us out on those awesome looking trailers. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.
Hi everybody and welcome to another one of Overkill Payday 2 streams, and I'm here today with two of our streamers slash YouTubers, with Beecroft and Admiral Aaron, as well as with Overkill Eric, which is one of our creators. I will let them introduce themselves quickly.
You want to go first, Aaron?
No, you can go. No, okay. Hey guys, I'm Aaron. I'm a YouTuber and I'm streaming with you guys right now. Really honored to be here.
Yeah, my name's Beecroft. Happy to be here, boys and girls. Stream pretty much every day, Payday 2. YouTube channel, Beecroft 2. Let's have some fun. Death Wish only today, by the looks of it, though.
Yes, I assume this was the way to go.
And quick, Overkill Eric over here, QA.
Okay, good. So yeah, we'll be playing a couple of heists, we'll be talking about the game, and look if we can see a couple of questions from the chat. So we should just go and start playing a little Death Wish Big Bang, which is also one of the heists. We made a couple of changes with the last update too, with the favors.
So, who is using Anarchist?
Nope.
I am not.
Damn it, okay.
Are you expecting Anarchist?
Yes.
What am I running? I should be running... I think I have Sociopath with Flamethrower and the Bronco Revolver, as well as a Katana, Incendiary Grenade, and ammo bags.
That's what the pros use, right?
Yeah, since the new Revalent, right?
Sociopath? Damn.
Yeah,
wow.
with Overdog, right?
I would actually like to go for C4 tunneling. We took take Thermite. Thermite.
I think I went bus stop. There we go. I'm sticking true to dodge.
Though someone placed something, didn't they?
That was me, mate. Yeah, sorry. I get too excited.
No. But we can have a... We should be able to have the time lock and the Thermite, right?
The hack? Yeah, just not the hack.
No, nah. We don't need to delay the alarm, do we?
Nah.
I mean,
really.
It's kind of good, but then we get to kill less cops. Is it good then? Okay.
Where's the Thermite at?
I'm not touching anything.
It's
I'm just going to go ready.
safe cracking plan, but me and someone else voted on it, so it will be the favorite.
Oh, okay, you're good. So we got 2 left. So we'll throw in the time lock.
Yeah, which is always nice.
Sweet.
To explain to people that don't know or might not know what happened is we basically reduce the cost of favors of the C4 tunneling escape as well as the elevator trick escape, which making cost 3 compared to the bus escapes that still cost 6. And we also lower the cost of having Thermite to 5 favors, which basically allow you to take Thermite and 1 escape together, in the hope of making it more competitive with the bus escape, which was the option that everybody was taking all the time. Do you guys think that it's gonna do the trick?
I think so. I'm always a bus stop kind of guy, so...
I mean, here there's a personal preference. I think smashing the wall with the bus is kind of cool factor by itself.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm kind of happy that we don't have to send someone alone in the crane, cowering away from the 2 snipers that constantly try to kill you.
Snipers are brutal.
There is a key card somewhere. I got the manager, by the way.
Okay, I got it.
You got the key card and the manager, or is there a key card?
There is a key card. I got the manager.
I don't see it upstairs. It's not upstairs or down. Ooh.
You said it's not upstairs?
Yeah, I didn't see it. Maybe it's cafeteria?
I think you're looking for 2 different things now. One is looking for the computer and the other one is looking for the key card.
Yeah,
I'm still looking for the key card.
The computer is not downstairs.
It's not.
I found it. Found the computer, not the key card.
No key card.
Okay.
Slight confusion. Nice.
Here, it's hacking now. But we don't need 2 key cards, by the way. Oh no, shit! We still do need. Never
I
mind.
found the key card. There you go.
Oh, nice.
Go.
Okay. Put the drill on just in case. Nice.
There you go.
Right.
While I'm running right now is kind of fun because I just spray fire and then I go in melee to finish them, which heals me and give me armor and make everybody panic. Though Aaron, we need it on the roof.
Yeah, key card upstairs, mate.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
Nice.
There you go.
And yes, Razor, I use the sight on my revolver.
I'm gonna use it here right now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only place we need it. Here we go.
There you go.
And now I lockpick.
I'm more the stealth kind of guy, to be honest. I only played it twice on loud this time here.
What, this heist?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I have played it more times than you then.
Yeah.
Really now, Eric?
I got it one or two times. Maybe 50 or so.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's the third time today.
Oh. Oh, so you trained for the stream? Nice.
Yeah, of course, man.
I'm going in raw today.
Yeah, me as well. I just come home from kind of work.
I go to
Kind
work
of work?
after the stream.
Kind of work, yeah. It's not really work, but hey.
You go to the workplace, but you're not really hired. Is
You're not really doing
something
anything.
like that? Yes.
Oh, I stole yours, Eric.
Sneaky.
But look, I get you an. Oh shit! This is too much damage.
Look at him die, trying to give me one back.
Yes, I'm trying to be a good guy, but it's too hard.
Okay. Many tasers out there.
Yeah, there's loads.
There you go.
Oh shit! The time lock is upstairs. I even
Yeah, I got
didn't
it.
pay attention to that. Look perfect. You can get friends too now.
Nice. Forced friendship.
Aced. Aced. But that's it's the best kind of friendship, isn't it?
Yeah.
Forced friendship.
Or the situation where your mom pays them.
Is that a real life experience?
Not for me.
Not for me as well. Yeah.
I'm
saw
not gonna
you,
comment on that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're like, my childhood is private to you.
Wow. Where's everybody?
I'm using the Galant just for the jing.
For
I
the
love
sound
that
at the
sound.
end. Yeah,
Yeah, it's great.
I did the same. And
Go ahead.
yeah, I think we are gonna say the same thing. That video from Mario in the top hat.
No, actually not. I was
close.
thinking about the post from today or
Is
maybe
that right?
yesterday,
Oh, there's
where
another one.
someone had found our code name for it.
Oh, the Ching.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it's called in the code. It's called Ching.
Jing. Okay, well, it just sounds like it. So
Yeah, it does.
We're
Some say
not very
Bing.
sophisticated people. We just go with what sounds right.
yeah. I'm gonna follow you guys.
Nice. Wow, this takes a while.
But
Well,
you,
you can
you have
just
to put a
hide
lot
here.
of thermite down. It's a lot of work.
I don't think I've ever done this one before.
Oh, really? It's
Yeah.
I kind of like the entry point because it's different, and also
Yeah.
you don't have to defend it, which is, I guess, good and bad, because then you can just
Yeah, that's
fuck off. But
can't see
and I
shit.
forget it blinds you because...
Yeah, I was going to say I can't see nothing.
Okay, we're gonna get a break. Yay, break.
Did anyone bring a saw by any chance?
No.
Nope.
Keys?
I should be able to find the keys. And it's not at all because I
got
played
it.
the level 100 times and all the spawn points. You found them?
Well, I beat you to them, so what does that say?
That says luck.
I played it too much too.
Yeah, and that worked as well. It looked like Sebastian just joined the chat. Oh, where are
A
you?
man with many secrets. There you go.
So.
So you guys get to change to play with the latest balance changes we did so far?
Yeah, streamed a few hours yesterday with it.
I couldn't, actually.
I see a lot of people a little frustrated with the airbow concealment.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a big weapon. I'm surprised it came in with such a high concealment in the first place.
Yeah, but it's like many of the complainers, let's say that way, are thinking about a, like Connor said it is in his video, like a bait and switch. They're thinking about it like in that way. If you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, but I want to say this is never our intention. Of course, that's what we're saying, but also in terms of logic, we wouldn't do it so fast after the DLC is out if that was the case.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That would be super close. We wouldn't let time people to buy the thing. So I want to say this is really not the intention here.
Yeah, that's not what I thought. You know, like I just said what they think. That's why they're so upset, I think. Because I think the concealment is quite good with 5 right now because it is a big weapon.
It is.
Well, the logic is even without that, it's still a really good weapon without the crit, because you get 5 bolts on the crossbow, and the reload is really fast.
Yeah. The fire rate's great too, so.
As well. So, and you can have poisons as well, which pretty much guarantee kills.
Yeah.
But in general rules, I mean, I play other game, and I'm also unhappy when they nerf stuff. Even if I do realize it's too strong, you're never gonna be happy about things getting lesser.
No. Yeah.
Gonna get my ammo over there.
Oh, we're gonna get the captain.
Oh, he's here. Sure.
I'm reloading a bit too often with my flamethrower.
I'm reloading really often, like after every single kill if there's no one else.
Yeah, I usually do that, but you just cannot do it with the flamethrower because it's quite a lengthy reload.
Yeah, it takes forever.
But at the same time, you can spray for a while.
Whoa.
Shit,
Is Winters here?
Yeah, he is. I've just run out of ammo on him.
Oh, I can put down an ammo bag when we go back to...
I'm trying to get him with the Arbiter. I think I got him. Let's go.
Yeah, he's gone.
Woo!
Steal some of your ammo bag, my friend.
Yes, I'll run right back to the place. The place? Yes, the place. I don't know what to call it. The Thermite hole. Let's call it that.
Yeah, it's gonna be done any second now.
I move back down.
I do have another one if needed.
For the people in the chat, yes, we'll be taking a couple of questions between each heist. So you guys can go ahead and ask questions. I'm gonna say the usual disclaimer: we can't talk about upcoming content, and we cannot talk about other projects, and of course we won't do any announcements based on questions. So you guys can go ahead and ask questions as well, by the way, Bcroft and AR.
Aaron.
I'm gonna go press the button. Here we go.
Oh, that's how you get out. I was wondering how the hell we got out.
Yeah, don't you know? In all vault banks, there's a big fat button so you can get out.
And now I know. If I ever drill into a bank, that's how I get out.
Exactly.
Also, if you see questions from the chat that you want to bring up that I didn't see, don't hesitate. That's also welcome.
I'm trying to do that.
Yeah, I think I'm just looking at the chat. I think a question that's going to come up right away is why did we nerf the judge and the AP pistol right now?
Yeah, why did you nerf the judge's ammo pickup?
After so long, right?
So I mean, we haven't done any balance update for a while, mainly because of time and resources and what we decided to allocate it for. But the judge and the AP, the 5.7 AP pistol, are by far, and I'm saying by far, the most used and powerful weapon we currently have in the game. And we do want to bring them down, so because it's always from our perspective is we want as many things to be viable, but we also want as many things to be equal to each other, because otherwise everybody always goes for the best option, which is what tends to be true. And here the problem was that we don't want to remove playing with the judge and we're playing with the 5.7 AP pistol is actually fun, and we don't want to take away the fun when nerfing these weapons. However, we still don't want them to be the master weapon of the game. And here the logic is, with the judge what is fun is the fact that it's really high power and that you can spam 5 shots very fast. But at the same time, we didn't want players to be able to spam those 5 shots consecutively all the time, which is what you were currently being able to do. And that's basically why we decided to increase the ammo count, so people are still able to use its strong power and its fast rest of fire to basically, spray on enemies and quickly do away with them. While at the same time, now you kind of have to be more conservative of when you want to use its power, because it might be a bit harder for you to pick up ammo from basically the use of the weapon. Because again, we didn't want to take away the front part, which is it being, powerful and spammy weapon. And it's kind of the same logic with the 5.7 AP pistol. It's really good and fun to play, but at the same time it's very powerful because of its penetration power. And we reduce the accuracy and stability, because one of the problems was there is also an option in secondary for penetrating weapon, but there's shotguns. And in which case, here what we try to do is to have it so it has the same limitation as shotguns. Basically not being that good on long range because of the loss of accuracy and stability that it got, without again making it less fun and less useful, which is probably what would have happened if we touched damage or rate of fire on it.
Yeah.
Do we need to clear out the vault, or should we perhaps escape?
Just leave. Yeah, we should just leave.
Yeah, we can just leave.
People just keep bringing more and more bags.
But the money.
Yeah, I don't think any of us needs any in-game money, right?
No.
Especially not me and Eric.
If you need, let's go crime spree.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I just got sniped.
Oh no. Are you gonna make it in time? Yes. We're good.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! Good
I
job.
got a side job.
I see Alexis Loco YOLO asking why you nerf Rogue, but we didn't nerf Rogue.
Mm-mm. But you did give it more in VR, right? Or no?
In VR, we did boost all the basic survival because it's. I mean, you played VR and you probably saw that it's very hard to survive. You're a physical, real human being in a, virtual world where everybody has aimbot and run at top speed. So it kind of feels like you have a innate disadvantage by just being a person in that world.
See, first game in a week.
Damn,
safe, nice.
That proves you've not been playing enough.
Yeah,
that's the community safe armor.
Damn, you got me.
Called you out, son.
For people that are asking questions like Ami, there are boys smaller than the flamethrower. Why it has less concealment than the flamethrower? So our concealment in game is not actually based on size or like the actually concealable weapon is. It's actually a gameplay mechanic we use to trigger dodge and crit and this type of abilities. So we don't actually base it on the size of a weapon. Do you guys have a preference on which heist you want to play next?
I'm easy.
Going to change build though and play with.
I just don't want to play Lab Rats, please.
So Lab Rats it is.
And Bigcroft is like, but I really want to play Lab Rat. I wonder why.
I love Lab Rats, man.
Yeah.
It's so atmospheric.
I really like the concept. I know it doesn't play that well in some aspect, but I think it's really fun to be a little thing on that table. Especially since there was a time.
Yeah.
There was a time everybody was. Yeah. Sorry. There was a time where everybody was running rats as well, which is kind of funny that that's your nightmare.
Goat Sim?
I'm actually kind of thinking I'm gonna do a gambler build now, and I actually want to run a first world bank if that's okay with you guys.
Overdrill?
No overdrill.
No, I'm just kidding.
Overdrill.
no time for that.
That's double Araza with Overdrill.
We should do an Overdrill stream one day, but not today.
Not today.
Yeah, don't forget me to invite to the Overdrill one.
I did Overdrill in VR on a stream.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. We did it on Death Wish though. We didn't do it on One Down, but we did it, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Talking about VR, why don't you play VR right now? I think it's possible to play VR with players that are not playing VR, is it?
Oh, it is, yeah. That's when I streamed. I did it with 3 non-VR players.
Okay, so they carried you.
No. Yes. But that's every stream. I get carried every stream. I just have fun.
I'm gonna buy all the assets quickly, and then we can go. And I have Inspire now, I guess. So.
Oh, nice.
Aaron is the only one with ammo bags.
That's fine.
A friend of mine just asked me, do you think about separate concealment with dodge?
As in between stealth and actual dodge build? I'm guessing the question is. I think that's kind of a thing for the future, if you know what I mean. Not so much as of right now, since it's a lot of things that would have to change. But I think in retrospective, it would definitely be nice if crit, for example, was something on his own and dodge was something on his own, rather than to be related to weapons itself. And then maybe you have stealth weapons, stealth E weapon as either this is a stealth weapon or it's not. Because I don't think like the gradient of concealment really gives anything right now, except it's part of how you theory craft your build, more or less. That's pretty much it.
Right.
Yeah, perfect answer from my friend, man. That's what he wanted to know.
I mean, yeah, there was a couple of these things, we did it when the game was released, and then we realized maybe not the greatest things. You get to play with it and see what people think of it, and it's always great learning experience, and we always hope to do better the next time. Did you guys get all the stuff? I'll take the second thermite. Here we go. I really like that star spawn skin for the platypus with the squid.
Which one?
Oh yeah, yeah. The pink one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you have a like Cthulhu-like creature on the side.
I'm rocking the hype train skin for the Thanatos, boys. This thing is badass.
Yeah, that one is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Looking at the chat, E is asking, can you discuss the perk deck changes? Was OD considering the changes? So our goal when balancing the game is always to make as many things as possible viable for Death Wish. One Down is the last difficulty, and it's meant to be a crazy hard difficulty where I mean, that's not where we balance the game at. Our goal is to have as many options as possible available for Death Wish. However, of course, when we make something more viable in Death Wish, it probably has the impact of making it more viable on One Down as well, which is also, we of course looking on making as much thing as possible viable in all difficulties. But Death Wish is still the priority. What did you guys do?
Nothing.
Oh, you're breaking your spines. Don't do that. it's I don't know.
Perfect.
It's one of these things. It's kind of part of Payday now. I don't know if it would be good if we remove it at this point. It would be like something is missing.
It's a nice one. It's a feature.
Oh yes, feature. Totally not a bug. I took 2 weapons where I need to aim just after playing with a flamethrower. I kind of...
You need to tell us how many kills you have at the end.
Let's see.
I did the same thing. Took a shotgun, now got a sniper rifle.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I need to aim now. What?
Yeah, same. It sucked. My aim's never the best anyway.
I like playing with Sacred Weapon as well. As I like both playstyle. It's just it's weird when you change in between them. Yeah, sorry, Aaron, you were saying?
Yeah, Croft, do you remember us playing in the stream? What was it? In Birth of the Sky? I got 10 kills on Death Wish. Do you remember that?
10 kills?
Yes. Like, I made a joke at the end, like, yay, my record. I think he doesn't remember.
But you know, if you burn people, you rarely get the kill.
Right.
For example. So when you play with a flamethrower, you don't really have a high kill count. Oh, forgot to reload.
I actually don't remember which weapon I was using there. Let's just say I was playing with a flamethrower.
To save the honor. Oh, the computer over there. I'm gonna go.
Got it. Yeah, we was playing on crazy high crime sprees the other day and didn't get 1 kill in an entire Hoxton breakout.
Yeah, but this is the level of gaming on Payday where you play differently than the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Indeed. Like, the highest crime spree I played on is just like ECM Rush all the time.
Yeah, we did a Hoxton breakout on a 700,000 crime spree. It was crazy. That's not ECM Rush. That was crazy.
Is it legit? Like 700,000? Is it legit?
I just joined it. Yeah, I mean they were legit players playing it. I don't know how they got there, but yeah, it was definitely different.
They magically got there.
Magically, yeah.
Let's just say that for the stream.
There's a lot of hours to put in to get that high, right? When the biggest highest gives you what, 15 or 14?
Yeah, that would be quite a lot of time.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
But you know, this kind of thing, as long as they do it for themselves and
Yeah,
they don't
exactly,
bother other people, Who cares?
I agree.
The problem is people that comes in and drop 5,000 bags and...
Yeah, that's not cool.
Can you feel the healing of Gambler?
Oh yeah, I just realised. I think I've got a real. I think I've got a bad connection to you guys. My arbiter doesn't explode for like 5 seconds after I shoot.
Which part? Oh, I died. Which part of the world are you in?
North America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's
my
from
ping's pretty
Sweden.
bad. Yeah. Are you in Stockholm?
Yeah.
Yes.
So my ping should be awesome.
It should probably be. Oh, we have pretty good internet, which is, I mean, no surprise on a video game company.
Right.
Ooh, the door's open.
Let's
And
go.
now, get
You
over
guys know where to stand, right?
Yes.
Just kidding.
Ah, it's too late. I shut the camera.
That doesn't.
No.
It used to, I think, in the Payday's Heist.
Yeah, in Payday the Heist, yeah, in here.
I don't know if it does in Payday 2, to be honest. I don't remember what we do.
It wouldn't work on the Titans, though, anyway, right?
I'm standing right, Eric.
Oh, yeah, shit, we can't destroy it. Damn it. We're not doing it anyway.
Let's do it, let's do
Damn
it.
I was on my
We can
spot.
set it and still leave, that's fine.
Yeah.
You want to
And
set
then
it?
just tell the people that we did it. Like, they don't see it.
Nah, let's just go.
It's a video, guys. We just cut it out.
You just got it. Yeah, it's a live video, not actually playing. I'm just playing clips from us playing back then, and this is totally scripted. Totally scripted. And also the question from the chat as well that I answered earlier. All fake. Which made me think I should read a little bit, see if I see any question. So I see Blitzshaz asking, so Admir already made that golden statue he was talking about. I don't know what golden statue that is. Is it
What
a
is
golden
that?
statue of himself? Because I haven't seen that, so I'm gonna say no.
Golden beard.
A golden beard. You can already have a golden beard inside the game though, if you want to. As a
Oh, that's
mask.
true. Yeah.
With all
Hey,
the
Aaron,
color of the
let's grab
rainbow.
one of those ammo bags.
Yes, I put one in the back room.
Oh, cool.
It's safe and easy to use in there. Oh shit, I have medical
No,
supplies.
you don't have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron's got two.
Aaron has to do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it down there. Back there.
This is something that happened to me all the time. Switching build, not remembering what deployable I have. Being like, yes, I have ammo, but no.
Oh, by the way, if you need another voice actor, I would love to.
I think if we do, yeah, I'm gonna have to pass. I think.
Jules, have you made any voice acting for the game?
Actually, I have.
You're in it?
Ish. I'm already did like voice acting for a trailer.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And it's a game. I won't say which one. You have to find it by yourselves.
I've created my own body bag. I mean, it's not out there yet, but it was a lot of work.
Oh, you mean as a retexture of the current body bag, or
No,
model, the
voice
one-
voice pack, like 980 voice lines
Oh, that's nice.
in one day.
What?
In one day, that's a bit crazy. I'm gonna say.
That is a little crazy, dude.
Yeah, I'm just missing out on like 35 pager lines, and then I have everything. Let's say on this day my throat hurt as hell.
I can imagine.
I mean, there's one character is a lot of voice line.
Yeah.
Beecroft, if you use the Thermite, we could have been down there faster, though.
I've used mine.
He's just saying that he wanted us to do overdrill, so he wants to take us more time.
You don't see them both in the room?
No, I see you holding yours. Oh my god. You see, are you I think you have a major desync or connection
I think
problems.
So, yeah. I put mine in as you were doing yours, yeah.
Because I still see you up there actually, above us.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's weird.
But I'm guessing you're not there?
No, no, I'm by the melting floor.
Okay, that's strange because he's not that desynced from me. Can you jump?
What?
I'm jumping.
Okay, you're perfectly synced from me. It's only Jules.
No, it's just not moving for me.
He is at the front right now from me on my screen, and he's jumping all the time. Like
I see.
Like the bunny achievement. Like never stop jumping.
Best achievement in the game, by the way. I see.
Your idea, right?
Yeah. Actually, I don't remember. Maybe it might have. You can blame me for that achievement. It's okay. I'll take the blame. But I see a question from Razor Killer the Hedgehog. Will burn time from the flamethrower 1.5 seconds affect the shotgun incendiary rounds though? No, it doesn't. We only changed the flamethrower fire so far. The dragon breath actually being pretty okay, not the greatest, but pretty functional because of, well, the shotgun's ability, let's say, and as well as Molotov already being a good choice.
Oh, damn it.
Ooh, down the hole.
I'm in.
Ouch.
Yeah, something's wrong with my connection because these guys aren't even looking at me.
Yeah, they're shooting me.
Yeah. That's fine.
You like that, right?
I love it.
Yes, the ultimate perk deck.
I've
Bad
got the
connection.
ultimate dodge right now. They're not even looking at me.
Yeah. You have the perk deck, the dodge perk deck from the VR version.
You know, on our debug test tool we have a God mod, so we can cheese stuff when we have to test a lot. And the joke is when you pass someone, it's like, wait, are you testing the weapon with God mod? And no, I just dodge a lot. And then they have God mod.
Nice.
And we check all the bags on the hole.
I've got a bag on my back and I can't throw it.
That's heavy connection. Yeah.
I might have to reconnect.
Yeah, you should move to Europe, boy.
Yeah,
I moved from Europe.
Take a plane and come to Europe now. Easy, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you moved from England, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn
do you like it in the
States?
States?
Did you move to America? Like?
No, it's not.
Damn it. You need to tell me after the stream because I'm interested in.
Yeah, I did it through my job, so.
Okay, so get me a job in America, please.
Yeah. When can you start?
Now.
Well, I can get hit. What's going on? I can get hit, but I can't. Okay, fine.
No, Eric went down though.
I can get hit.
Eric can get hit. Good.
Yeah, you got hit real good there. Yeah, I can't inspire you either.
I have Inspire.
Want to get the rest of the bags? Like, all of it?
We can get all of it. Yeah, let's just do that. It's pretty quick here. And then what, only 5 bags left? Yeah.
Yeah, the thermite's not on the wall for me either. Something's weird.
Yeah, I would not recommend you jump in and out now because the running part is quite long and you're probably going to be dropped along the wrong way.
Yeah.
But after this, maybe reconnect because the other heist was fun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. We might not be able to finish the heist with me in it, to be honest.
Yeah, you just need to stay at the escape zone like 5 minutes before we do.
Yeah,
5 minutes.
Actually, you haven't moved yet for me. The only thing you do is your orientation change every now and then.
I'm helping.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that Beecroft guy.
He closed it. Go the other way.
It's okay.
Yeah, the door's closed, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
This is stuff I should probably know. I mean, was totally part of the plan. It was a fake out, you know, to trick the cops into going the wrong way.
Yeah. So they spawn over there.
Yes. People are mad because I don't have reload reload squid. Yes. No, reload skills, not squids. There's hopefully not such thing as reload squids.
You're all you're thinking about squids all the time because of your weapon skin.
Yes. I actually have reload squids though.
Nice. So you're shooting squids?
Squids.
Squid eggs.
You're Davy Jones?
More or less, yes. Which make me the captain, right?
Yeah, true. But you're dead.
Yeah, but I'm still the captain.
I'm gonna jump down here.
Oh, so you're gonna do it's what we call an Eric.
Oh my god! He was just
that
like...
too.
That's bullshit. I don't do that.
Oh my god. He was just like hovering in the air from me. Nice. That looks
It's
nice.
not even there, so you're helping nothing.
Damn it. So that may have worked.
Now Beecroft feel worthless. I'm helping nothing.
Appreciate it. Appreciate the feedback. I can't even move back because I've got a bag on my back already, so.
Oh, nice.
This could be the good time though to jump in and out.
Yeah, that's true.
While we move all the bags.
Let me, to main menu. There we go.
There you go. Green dozer ahead. What are you looking at?
Probably Beecroft.
He's yeah, not even there anymore.
Oh, here we go. He disconnected now. Now things are gonna go for you again.
That's interesting though. Now you got the thermite for me.
Oh yeah, it must have given it away.
That is strange. No
So
one
we
had
actually
it.
just used one.
Yeah, because for me only one thermite was used as a host.
You thought I was slacking.
Yeah, totally slacking. Standing up there with your to convert, not doing anything. And I think Sebastian wrote like that I needed carry in the announcement.
I'm back.
There you go. I think we got it.
Yeah, I see you move now.
Nice.
Nice.
With your Thanatos.
There you go.
This was the perfect armor skin, by the way, Eric, for the job of moving the bag into the garbage truck.
Yeah, I swapped skin though. I'm the policeman now.
Oh. Oh. You're the policeman now. Isn't that kind of a problem?
Nah.
I see a question from Tomelir. Will we see support-oriented project like Gambler in the future? So again, I can't tell what we're gonna do in the future, but I can say that for us it's always more fun when we can to do things with support-oriented elements. So like tag team, for example, like help a friend by giving him healing and all of that. So probably, I would say, very likely.
The Dag Team perk tag, for which difficulty was it intended to?
It's always be trying to have things viable in Death Switch. I'm actually gonna play with the tag team right now.
I just play with it.
I see, nice.
The problem is I forget to use it though.
Well,
yeah, I did the same thing.
That's the most value player.
No, I was the MVP. I didn't use my thermite.
Oh yeah, that's true. He just thought, no, I'm not helping, boys.
Probably cool. I can probably replace. Yeah, I can replace my my Gambler with the tag team and keep the same build, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. No, I'm not. I'm not. Sorry. I almost changed Anarchist to tag team right now. Holy crap.
That's probably not very compatible, is it?
No.
Let's see. Maybe a little diamond heist. The diamond.
The diamond.
The
or
diamond.
or diamond without the.
Or Diamond Store.
The
Yeah.
Diamond Store heist.
Let us do all 3 of them then.
Yeah, no.
I want to find the blood diamond.
But you can't find it. It's random.
I got it first time and then never had it again.
And that's the whole principle of random right there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know about that.
Would be pretty bad if, you know, like, if you have it once, you never have it again.
You
Yeah,
just get
everybody get it
achievement,
once,
that's
and then that's it.
Yes.
But what if you get it and then die on the way out?
Well,
damn
then that's it.
You're in
Chance
crap.
of life. Life is all about chances.
Not a good one.
Then you need to join a public game
That's true, yeah.
to get the blood diamond.
And people would be selling blood diamond runs.
Yeah. Sounds political.
Oh my god, yeah. Just imagine like you can put your save states of heists online. They can download it.
Oh god.
Yeah,
And
the
then we
more
stand
the
right in
more we
front of the
go,
room.
the more the one-time thing sounds like a great idea. Oh, I see a question from Pitman. Are you aware that you broke the naming scheme of Sociopath Perk deck with the latest update? So yes, it's something we know, but in our eyes at first, it was more important to actually make it coherent and as clear as possible, especially when we change. I want to say a lot in the term of the placement of the perk deck, but this is something that's that dear to the community, where it's something we can easily revert and call again. No talk as a perk.
Well, this can go on.
Ooh. What are you spamming? Oh, you're trying to get converts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just gonna go and see what it's up to.
I just hear the intense noise.
He was spamming the space bar. He wants to be the bunny
Trying to get
again.
those jumps in.
Trying to get the achievement, I see again.
Yeah, that would be so bad. Like if you try to get this achievement on Golden Grin or something like that on a really long heist. I like the World War room here.
Yeah, I like that room.
Actually, someone is asking if we can hide in it. I was gonna go do a little tour while you guys fight and win the heist for me.
There you go. Gonna hide here. I'm a... What's it called? I'm a relic. Look at that.
A relic. Are you
Not
saying
gonna
that because
move.
you're playing Duke and he's one of our older heisters? That's not very nice.
That's age discrimination right there.
Damn. Called me out again.
You have to be careful, this is the internet. It's not a place for joking and fun. I can't.
Nice.
I kind of regret now. I really like tag team, but I made a new build that I never played before earlier today, which I haven't had the chance to test yet on this which is basically able to do thanks to the changes of Infiltrator and Sociopath being more viable, with automatic weapon and body expertise and some couple of other things. So I'm probably gonna play a bit with that this weekend. The bulldozer chasing me. Help. I'm gonna,
Down.
do you have frenzy, Aaron?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, then I'm gonna tag Eric. Or Beecroft actually, since Eric's not fighting.
Slacking.
Here. Kill me. Sustain me.
There's no one around.
There was something around, so you should have taken me, Jules.
But you're full health.
Well, but I could have helped you as well.
Yeah, but I thought it would be nicer if someone that needs healing. So I tagged Genji.
Genji.
Yeah, he needs healing. I'm trying to do memes. Isn't
So
that how
I'm
it works?
Hanzo. I'm Hanzo main. No, never.
That's
I'm
probably
not
gonna
good at
trigger
aiming.
some people, I'm guessing.
But forget it. I'm not good at aiming, so no Hanzo for me.
I think it's one of these things. Playing sniper in the game never, as like people having no aim, never stops them from playing snipers.
Yeah.
They just blame people for moving too much. Ah, just stay still so I can snipe you in the head.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes it works.
Too slow. I think.
I'm more Roadhog kind of player.
Delicious ground. So comfy.
Hey. Don't have Inspire. It takes a little.
Oh,
Oh wait,
okay.
I have Inspire. Maybe it's. Oh wait.
I do.
Do I? No.
I don't know. I'm the one that helped Eric, I think.
Yep, you are. Hot told me, and we're done. Nice. Let's go in there.
Did I glitch out Winters or no?
That didn't go well.
Come on, get up.
Seems like we all like the ground somehow.
It's so look at that carpet here. Doesn't it look like the best carpet?
It's delightful.
You know what? Throw bags out there so they leave us alone and take the bags.
Distraction. I like it.
I'm doing so well.
Oh, that's a black bulldozer, and I'm reloading.
Yeah, I got him.
Nice. And I'm missing all the shots.
Are you using a spammy weapon?
No, I'm not. That's the
Okay.
problem.
Where did I
Winter's
put
out.
my ammo? Oh, over there, okay. See you, boys. Oh shit, nope. Bad idea, bad idea.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
Ah, cloaker.
Okay.
I couldn't actually use a medic bag because I've been terrible this run in terms of aim and
My
and all.
connection's glitching out again. Is the captain still here for you?
Yeah, defeat Captain
yeah.
to end assault, so
Okay, I think I glitched him because I killed everybody.
It did?
nice.
Oh no.
Yeah, I killed him before it came on screen.
This is not gonna make any of this easier.
It will, it's fine.
I run to check if it was here for me, if it was not a dissing thing.
Oh yeah, it might be
And
different,
now
yeah.
I'm in the raid room with one bulldozer guarding each side of the room.
If you need help, I'm trying to get to you, Jules.
I should be fine. I can run away, you know, like a true man.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
a true man.
Okay, there's
Real men do.
no winters here. I'm coming back. I can hear the bulldozer step behind me while I run, like a man,
I'm trying
like
to
the
help you out.
manliest of man.
Thanks, dude.
Playing this game with 3 other guys is so much more fun than just playing it solo.
I agree. Sometime I have to test. You know, I test stuff and I cannot get Create to help me, so I'm just sitting there on my desk playing the game alone, looking at the
Oh, wow.
bot doing random stuff, and it's like, oh.
I never play alone.
I almost every time play alone. Like, I'm like the meme, forever alone. There you go, boy.
Defend me.
Eric doesn't even care. He just opens the door.
Prioritization.
Oh fuck, I died. Help. No.
Okay,
Right,
let's do it.
He's good at this.
Okay, Eric, you're good with this. You're gonna do this.
Tell me where to
Oh
go.
no! There's a shotgun aimed at me. Oh. You guys can see it, but Anna is being funny. She's
Okay,
trying to
let's
kill
see.
me and take my job. And take my job.
Nice.
Never.
Okay, Croft.
I'm trying to. I'm being dramatic. I'm grey. God damn it!
Mine's not working. What?
She's like, you have to be more dramatic, Jules.
Eric,
You have
what
to
are
be
you doing?
dramatic.
What are
Oh
you doing?
shit!
Come back.
I'm alive.
Eric.
Get
That
back.
didn't go well.
Oh, you shit. Did you...
I'm alive now. And I forgot to reload.
Let's hope that it doesn't trigger anything right now.
What do you mean?
And okay, nice, good. Once again, we're gonna do this till we get a straight line.
Or one of us yell and the other one do.
Yeah, we tried that, but then you started talking.
Yeah, well, I was aggressed, and I got clocked.
Oh, come on, straight line? No.
It's not working for me.
But it's easy, right? No. Oh, wait.
Whoa, you killed me there.
It is 1, 2, left. 1, 2, left. Shit, I'm not doing it.
Go up.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, come back quickly.
I can't see it because I'm bugged.
I'm gonna. Oh, you're hiking, Vcroft.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh.
Can go.
Oh. Can we do it? Yeah, we should be able to do this.
Okay, go. I'll tell you once you. Not that one. Okay, go.
All right. Yes.
All the way to the end, and then you go. You before last one, and then 2 to the left, and 1 up.
2 to the left?
Yes.
I
And
think
1 to
at
the
least
front.
one of you guys need to shoot stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, I can't pick it up. Oh, there we go.
I was just standing there doing nothing.
I don't see it.
Never mind, Croft.
You got the bag, right?
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Fine.
got the bag.
There you go.
Just run
See?
it.
Ah, but the grenade launcher is just godly.
Someone set the...
Oh, gas. Okay, let's go out.
Yeah. It stays in the gas. This is going great.
Tased in the gas.
I'll pick you up now.
Did you res me? I'm blind. I just got blind. I'm running.
Got the flare.
Cloaker right next to you. I killed him.
Yeah, I died
don't know
again.
what
I
you
don't know
guys
why
are
I
doing over there.
turned back, but
Eric, you're Inspire's
Yeah.
question right now.
Yeah, it should be off soon-ish.
this is what they call the shit show.
There we go.
I'm up and down.
There you go. You know, guys, the backed out winters was planned. We wanted to have it like a
Yeah,
little bit
it
harder.
was too easy. I'm not at all struggling with my 2-accurate weapon. I help you up, but you look right. Yeah, but you still look on. Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I use Messiah, it's fine.
Yeah. Good.
Nice.
No.
Eric, no.
I
Eric,
got you.
no. Here, get some healing. Kill people, then heal.
Who did you tag? Not me.
No, I tagged Eric
Eric.
since he
Okay,
just died.
Yep. Perfect. No, just because if you tag me, I'm just shooting with the Arbiter. That's how I get more kills.
I try to tag whoever's that's the lowest.
Yeah. That's the right thing to do. Wait a second,
Very
there is.
diplomatic.
It's also Saiyans. Chopper, come.
Don't see anything right now. There you go.
Night should be good. Though our assault will never end because of winters.
Yeah. And they get more powerful too, right?
Ah, well, it already takes 50% less damage, and that's not going to change now. So...
Oh.
Ooh, I need ammo. Nice.
Nice.
Let's see, shopper coming, yes. Where's the diamond? Bigcroft, you have the diamond.
I got it, yeah.
But the diamond in the shopper.
The chopper's not there for me.
What?
What?
There you go, I'll throw the diamond out.
Yeah, just throw the diamond. Oh,
there you go.
You teleported back to an older location when you threw the diamond.
Really?
It's like, the diamond's here and it's the only thing that's anchoring me in reality. I'm gone.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's why the achievement is called the Cursed Stone.
That would be funny though. It's actually cursed. It gives you terrible desync.
It's my fault.
Ooh, 2 infamous items. Lucky.
Oh, nice.
But that will be it for today. Thank you everybody for watching.
That was fun.
Yeah,
thank you guys for coming, and have a nice weekend.
You too.
You too.
Have a good one.
Thank you guys.
Goodbye everybody, and see you another time.